Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So, I will just quickly walk you through the model. To begin with, this model has been prepared after lots of research. This model is fully dynamic and you can use it for multiple purpose. Maybe you just want to check on the forecast of neobank, how this industry operate. Maybe you want to pitch this to some investor for investor funding or anything. Like this is a fully dynamic model. You can use it based on any of your requirement. So the first seat is basically the index seat. As you can see, these are hyperlinks. You can just click on the seats and you can visit the seat. Next is just user guide, how to use this model. Anyways, I am gonna explain it to you on this video anyways. So next is the input seat, the main seat. So whatever change you want to do in the model, you just need to make the change in this input seat. And all the blue font figures are input. You can just change this blue font figures. These blacks are basically calculated one, as you can see. So the first part is the macro and general assumptions, which include the inflation rate, salary increment rates, federal fund rate, tax rate, and so on. For example, this OPEX inflation rate will basically inflate your OPEX cost year on year. This payroll growth rate will basically increase your uh, people cost year on year. So next is the day one capex and setup cost. Again, right now this has been researched and updated based on your actual target, actual requirement. You can change this as per your requirement. So entire model will auto update. Once again, only change the blue fonts. This is the sponsor bank reserve. Like every neo bank needs to have some reserve with sponsor bank because they don't directly engage in lending or like lending funds and all. Okay. Next is the customer acquisition funnel. So in this model, instead of hard coding the customers, which you can find in many other models, what I have done is basically I have made it the marketing driven. The more you spend on marketing, more customers you will acquire. So that's how it has been made. These are the various digital marketing channels. As 90 to 95% of the marketing of neobank is on the digital channels. So like for example, out of this 0.5 million, 35% will be spent on Meta, 30 on Google Ads, and this of course you can decide. Again, this is the cost per click of different platforms. I have also added the affiliate. Affiliate is basically the referral kind of. Some users you might get from referral as well. This is the bounce rate. Bounce rate is basically, for example, someone clicks on your ad, but it's not necessarily they will land on your download page. They might be directed to some other page, so that's the bounce rate. This is the install conversion. Not every clicks will result in the installation or creating the account. So that's how this has been made. This is the funnel conversion strategies like out of total install, 60% I have assumed will install the app. Out of this 60%, 70% will pass the KYC, know your customers. Out of this 70%, 50% users will fund their account. So blended conversion is coming to approximately 21%. Again, you can change this. For example, if I change this to 30%, so this has fallen to 10%. So this you can decide. I have also kept the organic multiplier. You might get some organic customers, referral and all. Also, there is referral bounty. This will be your cost. Also, there is monthly churn. Now, the important part, the revenue streams. Like the first one is interchange revenue, basically swipe fees. This is based on monthly debit card spend. And I have also added a short explanation here. So, how this is getting computed. So, next is the net interest income. Next is the premium subscription. This lending part basically, see, this is optional. Not many neobanks get engaged in the lending part because this is taken care by the sponsor bank. For the sake of modeling, I have kept it. Otherwise, you can just do this zero, the penetration. It's completely as per your requirement. Also, there is some FX for forex markup, kind of. Next is your people cost. So you can again change this, like for example, you don't want for example CEO or head of product in year one, so you can make this zero, and your cost will auto reduce. It's completely like fully dynamic. Also some variable unit cost like onboarding cost, physical card issuing cost, up. So these all are again dynamic. These are the fixed recurring cost, GNA cost. And this is the important part, basically the funding working capital. So as you can see right now, based on your day one capex, your requirement is coming at approximately see around 1 million. So this is the minimum funding required. However, based on this calculation, you can decide how much is the total funding required. For example, I have put the year one like 4 million, year two 6 million, year three 15 million. So this is not necessarily the funding or seed funding or investor funding. You can just treat it as the year one capital injection, year two capital injection, and year three capital injection. That's it. If you just want to continue with this amount, you can just update the same amount there as well, 1 million. So completely as per your requirement, but make sure your cash flow shouldn't turn negative. So that's how this has been made. The next is nothing but depreciation and amortization based on US GAAP standards. This was basically like prior set. This is the dashboard to give you the quick bird's eye view of your various KPIs, CAC, LTV ratio, your PNL. That's it. Next is the revenue model. This is again completely driven from input seed. No inputs here. Next one is the cost model, again completely driven from input seed. Just to give you the summary of revenue and cost. Next is your PNL or income statement, as you can see. So that's how this has been made. And the PNL is still till here only. Below you can see some, and these are basically some workings for graphs. This is your main PNL. Next is your cash flow statement, like how much closing cash will be there, how much cash you will need. This is the net change in cash. This is basically inflow minus outflow. So give you the brief idea of how much cash you need. So accordingly, you can decide your funding requirement as well. So you can make the you can make the funding zero, and you can see how much is the cash requirement coming. Then you can again hard code the funding. So this is the balance sheet, like year end figures. Just this has been added so that we can ensure the accuracy of the model. As long as this is matching, that means everything is working fine. Our formulas, logics, all are correct. Next is one important set, your break even. As you can see, how much customer you need for EBITDA break even, revenue required for EBITDA break even, at which year you will be breaking even. Based on the current numbers, this coming to year 4. If you increase your revenue, reduce your cost, so this will just shuffle from year 4 to 3 or 4 to 5 based on the numbers you decide. Next is the payback period, like how much by when you can recover your investment. So right now it's coming 4.3 years. So last is the DCF valuation, just an add-on for you to give you the brief idea how much your neobank is valued. As you can see, this is your enterprise value via Gordon growth and exit multiple. Anyways, you can see this in dashboard itself. So, and just one exception for inputs. For DCF, the inputs are changeable from this sheet only, not from input sheet. So, I mean for valuation. So anyways, you can see this in dashboard, as you can see your valuation. So that's it for the quick overview. In case you need any modification to the model or you want to customize this model as per your requirement, and there is a free customization option available. I think one customization. You can or you if you have any queries or you want any changes, just drop a message on eFinancial Models, and we will help you out. Thank you.